just 20 minutes from San Jose, at the base of the Santa Cruz Mountains, you'll find a beautiful city of Saratoga. Known for its luxury homes, award-winning schools, peaceful charm, Saratoga is one of Silicon Valley's most desirable places to live. In this video, I'm going to take you through a lot of different places. Hakone Gardens, Montalvo, the arts, trails, downtown Saratoga Village for shopping and cafes, so much more. If you're looking for a quiet, family-friendly community with incredible amenities, this video is for you. I'm standing in front of the Saratoga Memorial Arch, one of the most iconic landmarks in the town, built in 1917 to honor those who served in World War I. It stood over a century here with the pride and remembrance of Saratoga and those that wore it. Arch marks the spot where downtown Saratoga begins, right at the corner of Saratoga Avenue, Highway 9, and Big Basin, where the road then curves up towards the Santa Cruz Mountains. It's more than an architectural feature, it's a gateway connecting Saratoga's past, present, and natural beauty that surrounds it. So I'm here at the statue of honoring the incredible Betty Peck. She was more than just a teacher here locally. She's a lifelong champion of children creativity and here in the community in Saratoga. Betty taught kindergarten for over 50 years and founded the Los Gatos Saratoga Observation Nursery School, which started in the Saratoga Community Gardens. So one of the sweetest traditions that she had in her classrooms was called the magic mirror. She would have the children look into the mirror and say, "How could you never forget how wonderful you are?" She was so loved throughout the years. Betty's home and garden became a gathering place for neighbors, artists, educators, spaces filled with learning, laughter, and growth. And this statue is more than bronze. It's a tribute to a life spent of uplifting others. I'm standing in front of the Saratoga Federated Church, one of the local landmarks designed by the trailblazing architect Julia Morgan. She was born in San Francisco in 1872 and was the first woman licensed architect in California. With her remarkable career, she designed more than 700 buildings, from YMCA's, schools, homes, and churches, blending beauty, function, and resilience. Her work was made for California, adapting perfectly to our landscapes, lights, and even our earthquakes. The Federated Church is a wonderful example of how she's combined craftsmanship with community purpose. So just down the road from the Federated Church is another one of Julia Morgan's treasures. It's the Saratoga Foothill Club. Built in 1950, it began as a women's organization known as the Foothill Study Group, focused on education, civic work. Over the years, it's become a hub for community life, and even it served as the first movie theater here in Saratoga in the early 1900s. The Foothill Club reflects Julia Morgan's signature style, natural materials, thoughtful details, and graceful design that perfectly fills for a home in Saratoga setting. I'm standing here in front of the former home of sisters Olivia de Havilland and Joan Fontaine, two of Hollywood's golden age legends. They grew up here in Saratoga. The family moved here from Japan in the 1920s, and they attended local schools here in Saratoga and Los Gatos. Olivia went on to star in Gone with the Wind and won 2 Academy Awards. Her sister Joan became a leading lady in Alfred Hitchcock's movies and won herself an Oscar. The only pair of sisters in the history who both won Academy Awards. I'm standing in front of the Bell Tower Cafe in downtown Saratoga, a charming brunch spot set inside a beautifully renovated 19th century church. It's known for its cozy atmosphere, French-inspired menu, a sunny patio. Before it became a cafe, we knew it as a historic building where once the studio of a renowned photographer, Arthur Mintz. What I love about Arthur Mintz photography was that he did all the family portraits of my family growing up. It's a great place. Come out here and have lunch or brunch It's a creative touch to Saratoga's rich history. From its early days as a logging town to its transformation into the center for orchards, wineries, and eventually the charming community that we see today. With artifacts, photos, and even historic buildings on the site, the Saratoga Historic Park Museum is the perfect stop to step back in time and see how this town's rich history was built. So I'm here at West Valley College. Now, what I love about this college is that it's where I graduated. I literally live a mile and a half away. And during COVID, my wife and our daughter and I would come here on walks. There's peaceful, serene paths, wooded trees, creeks. It's right up against the Santa Cruz Mountains. And it was founded in 1963. It's been serving students here across the Bay Area and in Silicon Valley for decades. It has a great business, health department, technology, and arts. It has a planetarium, and it has an arts department theater. We've seen many plays here. The architect is incredible, but what's best about it is the beauty of it. Let me show you around. So I'm here at Saratoga High School. It first opened in 1959, and it's known for its academic excellence, champion athletics, nationally recognized music, and performing arts programs. It's been a bright future for many generations. Another personal fact is that my wife, Robin, graduated here in 1985. Another fun fact is that legendary Steven Spielberg, the filmmaker, graduated here in 1965. He made these legendary films. Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, even Indiana Jones were some of the best movies that I've loved growing up. So many more. It was right here in Saratoga, already experimenting with cameras and storytelling. It's amazing to think that so many Hollywood great storytellers started here in Saratoga. So I'm here at St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Saratoga, a private school. It's a place where education and community come together. It was founded in 1961, and St. Andrew's has built a legacy of nurturing the whole child, mind, body, and spirit. You're going to love this school. I'm standing in front of Sacred Heart School. It's a long-standing part of Saratoga history. Founded in 1957, this school has been shaping young minds for nearly 7 decades. It blends faith, academics, and service in a setting that feels like family. Generations of Saratogan families have been walking these halls, and I love the big cross. I always drive by and say, there's the big T, but it's a great school. I'm standing here in front of the Saratoga Library. It's a great community hub. It's completely rebuilt in 2003 and offers modern spaces filled with thousands of books, digital resources, and quiet areas for reading. It's more than a library, it's a gathering place for story time, cultural events, and lectures and workshops. Today they've got a used book sale going on. That's why you see a lot of activity going on, but it's a great place. We love the Saratoga Library. In front of the book go round, one of Saratoga's hidden gems for book lovers. In this cozy volunteer-run bookstore that sells gently used books, every dollar goes to support the Saratoga Library. It's more than just a great spot to find your next read. It's a community treasure that keeps the love of learning and connections alive right here in Saratoga. The Joan Pisani Community Center. This is a great place for seniors, kids. They have classes, they have exercise, they have badminton, they have lots of activities for everyone to take workshops here. But Joan was a beloved, loved community leader who served others, and that's why they named it after her. So I'm here at the Saratoga's Farmer Market. It's held every Saturday between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. here at West Valley College parking lot. This is where the community really comes together. You'll find fresh farm products, breads, flours, cheeses, all kinds of locally made products right here in the Bay Area. But it's more than just a place for people to shop. It's a Saturday tradition. I have so many clients and friends who come here every Saturday just to go pick up their groceries for the week or for the day. But it's a camp to connect with your neighbors and to meet the farmers and soak in that small town feeling of Saratoga. So welcome to downtown Saratoga, where it's got that small town charm with local flavors. It's along Big Basin Road going up to the Santa Cruz Mountain. It's not as commercialized as Los Gatos, but it's so charming with its wine bars, boutiques, and incredible restaurants. The biggest thing about the downtown Saratoga is their annual car shows. A good friend of mine puts it on every year. It's the biggest car show here in the Bay Area. Let's go look around. So behind me is Bella Saratoga. It's in a charming Victorian home. It's a great restaurant, Italian food for brunch, lunch, and dinner, and you're gonna love it. Indoor dining or outdoor, it's a perfect romantic place for you to go and take someone you love. So one of the funnest places to go eat is La Fondue here in downtown Saratoga. You got the fondue at the center of the table. You can got cheeses and meats, and you can cook everything. But this is a really fun experience, very romantic, or just fun for the family. Check out La Fondue. So I'm in front of the Plumed Horse. This is Saratoga's finest dining restaurant, Michelin star rated. It pairs wines and the foods. The service is impeccable. You're gonna spend a little bit, but it's worth it. Check out the Plumed Horse. So now I'm in front of another great restaurant here in downtown Saratoga. It's the Hero Ranch Kitchen. What they're known for is for their farm to table dishes. It's a great vibe, indoor or outdoor seating, great cocktails, really great food. Check out the Hero Ranch Kitchen. You're gonna love it. So I'm standing here in Villa Montalvo and Montalvo Arts Center, one of Saratoga's most historic and stunning landmarks. It was built in 1912 by the California statesman James Phelan. This was his summer estate, and it was designed in the grand Mediterranean style, nestled here in the Saratoga Hills. What's personal about this house this property is that every Thanksgiving, it was a tradition in my family to come up here and walk in the leaves. My whole life, this is what we did, and it's a tradition now with me and my wife and our daughter. When Phelan passed away in 1930, he left the property to the people of California. And now it's a place for art and music and creativity. There's concerts here, artists and exhibits. It's a wonderful place. I'm going to show you around. So I'm here at Madrona Cemetery, one of Saratoga's most peaceful historic places. It's the final resting spots for so many people who helped shape this community. Among them is Mary Ann Day Brown, the widow of abolitionist John Brown, who spent the last years of her years here in Saratoga. Also buried here is the incredible world-renowned painter of light, Thomas Kincaid. The luminous scenes that he touched millions. So he got so many friends who have many of their paintings. This place is also personal for me. My younger brother, Brad, completed his Eagle Scout project here, and he categorized every burial plot here in Madrona, completing it into a book and preserving the stories for future generations. Yeah, I'm at Hakone Gardens Estates, one of Saratoga's most breathtaking landmarks and greatest treasures. It was founded in 1915, and it's one of the actual oldest Japanese gardens in the Western civilization. Here we're going to find koi ponds, bamboo groves, authentic tea houses, and gardens. Originally built as a private estate, it's now preserved as a cultural landmark that hosts festivals, events throughout the year. Another fun fact is part of the Oscar-winning film Memoirs of a Geisha was filmed right here in Hakone. So I'm here in front of the Saratoga Historic Orchard, one of the last living reminders of what this area used to be, Phil. It was full of orchard for decades and decades before all the people started moving in. Every year, they have a community come down and pick apricots for the local people living here, and we've done it many years. The trees are filled with apricots. It's located right next to the Saratoga Library and right next to City Hall, and it's just literally a block away from West Valley College. But it's a little orchard to remind us of what Saratoga in this area used to be filled. So another one of the wonderful features that I love about Saratoga and Los Gatos is you're at the base of the foothills, the Saratoga Hills and the Santa Cruz Mountains. You can look up and see these green hills year round. So I'm standing here at the Mountain Winery here in the Saratoga Hills. It's 2.5 miles from downtown Saratoga. It once the home and vineyard of winemaker Paul Masson. In the early 1900s, Masson built his hillside chateau, where he crafted his famous sparkling wines and helped establish California's reputation for fine winemaking. For decades, visitors also stopped by the tasting rooms on Saratoga Avenue, a landmark where locals and travelers sampled the different wines before coming up the hill and visiting the vineyard. Wine production stopped in the early 1950s, and the property found its new life in breathtaking concert views. And artists from Ella Fitzgerald, Ray Charles, and Sting and Train have performed right here under the stars. With its historic walls, sweeping views, and deep roots of Saratoga past over a century ago, it's a perfect blend of history, art, and community.
In my family, we think the wine you drink the most should be the best. We like Paul Masson's Burgundy. It's smooth and rich. We serve it to our friends, and now a lot of them are serving it to their friends.
So welcome to Wildwood Park, literally a block off downtown Saratoga. It's a great little park, grass area, playgrounds, bathrooms. There's a little stage over there where we used to have plays. My daughter's been on a couple plays up there when she was younger. It's a wonderful park. There's a creek. Come check it out. You're gonna love it. So I'm here at the Saratoga Civic Center where the government offices are. They got the post office across the street. They have the community center, but right behind me is the Civic Theater. I call it the Saratoga Theater. It's where local talent and creativity and all comes to the spotlight. It's a gem. I grew up coming to so many musicals here locally. Now I take my wife and our daughter. We've seen A Little Night Music, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, Forever Plaid, Finnegan's Rainbow, Legally Blonde, and right now they're playing Sound of Music. But it's a great for community theater. You know, love coming to see some good musical plays here. So I'm standing in front of a home that just sold 2 months ago. It's right next to West Valley College in a great area of Saratoga, in the Saratoga schools. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,400 square feet on 3/4 of an acre, and it sold for $5,250,000. It's a great house. So now we're on the north side of Allendale, right next to West Valley College, in a little different neighborhood in Saratoga. Saratoga Schools. The house behind me is in the middle of getting a major remodeling. It was just sold a couple months ago, and now they're putting in a lot of money. It was sold for $4,250,000, and it was needed some work done. But it's a half acre, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath for 2,300 square feet. But it's a great neighborhood, and the homes around here are in the $4+ million range. They're just putting a lot of money into it, and they're going to fix it up. So now we're still in the West Valley vicinity college. We're on the west side of West Valley College. Now, this home behind me sold a few months ago for $5 million. It was 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,000 square feet on 3/4 of an acre in a beautiful, really desirable part of Saratoga. So that was a lot of fun checking out some of the downtown Saratoga, some of the homes, the parks, kind of what's going on in Saratoga, so you can get a better education about Saratoga and Saratoga living, and some of the history. Give me a call. I'm here for you if you're thinking of moving into Saratoga or downsizing to anything about the Bay Area. Look at some of the other videos I've got featured here in Silicon Valley. Come back every month for a new video.